All right, the Canucks going to take on the Lightning in this one with Thatcher Demko and Jonas Johansson here, and seeing some confirmed goalies today, but not neither of these two guys. In fact, let me make sure what we have here. Maybe any. No, this matchup seems pretty. I think this is going to be pretty close to what we're gonna see here today with Vancouver and Tampa Bay with Johansson. Uh, 3.71 goals against average and 89% save percentage. And for our guy Demko, 1-1 with a 1.7 goals against thus far. And 95% save percentage, Demko, on his game so far this season. So just a lot of push here, steamed up. Let me see if it's a 7 here at all. Wow, this one's really dropped, it looks like here, right? Let me see if I have it right. Okay. No. There we go. Seeing some 7s out there. Probably should update it to 7 under, don't you think, you guys? What do you guys? What do we look at the line screen here? With look, 7 under 40 at Bovada. Circa's got it 7 under 35, and DraftKings has it 7 under 35. So it looks like we're dealing with mostly 7s out here right now. And Nathan's going to go with the Canucks here in this one. I was kind of thinking maybe the opposite here with Tampa Bay actually at minus $1.30 or so. So I don't know if we have a challenge here in this one. Vancouver on the puck line here for Darren. He'll take him plus a goal and a half. That's going to be a pretty stiff price. Obviously, in a relatively close game here today. Boy. All right, I guess I'll just make a call here on this one. I'm gonna probably be involved, in a premium here. But I am on the Lightning here at $1.30 or so at home against Vancouver. It looks like I'm against you guys a little bit because Nathan likes the Canucks on the puck line here as well. Darren says he'll buy it up to a goal, probably lay $2 here and take it under 8. And here's the thing, right? Everyone said, like, one of the most popular things, and you're in the right place, Darren, and all of you got this is like I said, this is a sophisticated show, man. Even if I come off a little bit aloof sometimes, but situations like this, right, where they say, oh, never. Now we're doing it opposite too, because I see, we're under reverse lines. You guys are, when to do it, but you feel good about something, right? 8 under 200, whatever it is. I didn't look there, and I'm just putting a rough number out there. But, professional bettors, I know this. Professional bettors use everything in their arsenal. Everything, believe me. Ray likes Tampa Bay with me. You can't go up there, walk up square to the window and just lay all the $2 favor. Like, we get that, but you can take, every position, all is open. I know what I try to give out as premium plays are things close. Not everything can be $1.10, but I mean, you just try to be realistic on what you're selling. Nobody wants to give out huge favorites. Sometimes I go UFC. I've there's no choice. You like somebody, whatever. All right. Predators and Rangers. Here's a $2 favorite here with the Rangers. Yeah, they might be down to $1.80 here at some spots, showing one square offshore book down to $1.80. DraftKings just updating now $1.98. So that's realistic. That's $2. So we're looking anywhere from $1.85 possibly here to $2. That's what it feels like to me. Total in this game currently, 6. Here with the Predators and the Rangers. I know where I'm headed with this one already, I would think, and that's going to be to the under with the Predators on the road at this point, 1-3 coming in thus far. So they're not, they're not looking, they're not looking too great. You got Sarish here going up against Igor in goal, and I believe one of these guys might be the confirmed goalie in this one. Let's take a look. Igor likely, according to the beat writers, and that was just as of an hour ago. His status was upgraded, and morning practice was reported by the beat writer that he was the first off the ice. Looks like it will be Igor tonight. That's great news, of course. We'll take the under in this one. Igor, 2.37 goals against average so far this season. For Sarish, 3.4 goals against, but did come up with a shutout already for Jusui. So let's go ahead and roll with the under in this one with the Predators and the Rangers. I mean, after all, Darren's on the under here in this one. Nathan says, let's roll with the Rangers. Thank you, Jimmy. I already took a victory lap, I'm afraid. I could not ignore the 6-0 day. I went ahead and recited every game. That's why we're still here. All right. We're going to go under in this one. For the Rangers, they've gone 2-8 to the under in their last 10 games as a favorite, and 2-6 to the under in their last 8 games overall. It's kind of reflected in that other statistic. And this has been an interesting series because the Rangers do pretty well in the series, but usually it's the road team. Usually it's a favorite. So far, not much reflective here. The Rangers are 1-2 to the under. I don't know if there's many stats other to support it necessarily, but in this certainly right now, you got so far Nashville in there. They scored 1 in that Edmonton game. Remember they lost. That was a loss for me. I was on Nashville against I'm so mad at Edmonton. That was I went 4-1 in the NHL that night, and that was my loss. But they just scored 1 goal in that one. They scored 2 goals at Boston, and Sarish shut out the Kraken. For the Rangers, they've scored just 2 goals in their last game, a 2-1 victory at home against Arizona. Could we see the same thing here? I will take the under as my free play. Calgary Flames and Buffalo Sabres here. And we do see a change here in goal. We've got a little bit of breaking information here within the last hour or two for the Flames that it will be Daniel Vladar in there today. So Vladar gets the start in this one, and Devon Levy, the expected goalie here, it looks like still for the Sabres in this one. And look, I think I know where I'm headed here in premium land now, if you know what I mean. I don't know. I'm just saying it like I'm going to say it like that. I think I know where I'm headed in premium land right now that Vladar has been announced as the starter. So he gets his first start in goal this season against likely, I would guess, Devon Levy here today with a 3.0 goals against and a 1-2 record so far, and an 89% save percentage in this one. Calgary coming in 1-1, Buffalo 1-2 so far this season. Calgary did have a shootout loss, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, it was in the last game. They lost that game to Washington 3-2, and they lost at Pittsburgh 5-2. And they had won their home opener against Winnipeg 5-3 for Buffalo. They're coming off a 3-2 overtime win at home against Tampa. And they also lost to the Islanders and the Rangers thus far. Calgary, pretty good club. We'll see what happens here. There's definitely make sure this line here at $1.15 and that total. 6.5 over 35. Oh boy. All right. Well, I'm gonna go with Calgary here with Vladar on the road. Thank you, Thomas. System play. Thank you. Nice to see you, Christian. Maybe I could take that one a little later. We're on the hockey here. They don't like me to mix. They don't like me to mix the sports when I'm talking about the games. They say it messes up the Google algorithm, whatever that means. And so I didn't know I had such an impact on Google. I feel like that Norwegian comedian. All right. I'll take the Flames, says Ray. I'll take them with you, Ray. Let's do it. Let's take Calgary on the road here in this one against Buffalo. Yeah, Vladar's in there. I didn't mean to talk down about Vladar, certainly, but we're going to roll here with Calgary. Toronto Maple Leafs going to take on the Florida Panthers in this one, and got another road favorite here with Toronto, $1.30 or so, 7 under 20. Wow. Are you guys betting the games I swear you might have heard the Don Best Steam play in the background there just seconds ago. Calgary is getting steamed right now. Thank you. Wow, I didn't know I know I'm hot, but wow. So Calgary on the move here. Strictly a coincidence, you guys, but I'm showing $1.15 now at Bet Online, $1.15 at Circa. Calgary on the move here. You know what? Of course, it was not me. It was Ray. It was Ray and Nate that did that. Let's get on. Okay, not even supposed to mix up, and they're not called the Maples Leafs. Ramon, let's go. Samsonov and Bob here. Let's make sure. Let's take a look and see. Yeah, looks like Samsonov and Bobrovsky expected here in goal. Samsonov is confirmed as the goalie, but Bobrovsky not yet, and we'll see. I mean, he's already been in 3 games with the Panthers here so far this season. For Samsonov, if he coming back here, he's 2-0 so far, 4.39 goals against. But we know the type of games that Toronto is engaged in so far with their 2-1 record thus far, and he's been in between the pipes in both of the victories. Florida, meanwhile, coming in with a 1-2 record. We'll see if Bobrovsky. He started all 3 games here so far this season. But I think I have a feeling what might happen in this game. I don't know what you guys are going to be up to necessarily. Let's see if you guys got any picks here in this one. But Samsonov, so far, like I said, that high goals against and just an 84% save percentage thus far. But look at the Panthers. They haven't looked too good. They've been outscored 11-8 in those 3 games. And Samsonov, a 1.44 goals against and 95% save percentage against the Panthers. But let's see. But he, eventually, okay. Yeah. All right. I think I'm ready to roll here. Let's see if you guys got something. Nothing here from you guys in this one. That's going to allow me to do whatever I want. I'm going to take Toronto here on the road with Samsonov in goal. I'm questioning whether Bobrovsky will even be in there right now, and obviously the Panthers might be in a little bit of funk. I'm going to take a road favorite with Toronto in this one as a free play. I'm on the Oilers and the Flyers here in this one, with the Oilers just a huge road favorite here. Man, they're up above $2 now in the total. 6.5 and climbing. I'm already seeing some 7-unders out there as this one continues to rise here today with Edmonton and Philadelphia. And why not? Why wouldn't it be a high score with these two teams right now? With the Oilers, just I don't know, they're pretty tough to pin down, right? As far as what they're doing at this point with their inconsistent play, but it was a great for them to get a victory, get on the road, but after losing the first 2 games of the season, for the Oilers to get out and get a convincing victory, that had to feel good. Philadelphia here, like I said, stopped the season. They are 2-1, and they won their only home game thus far, and they're getting some, what can you say? They're getting some big money here. A lot of respect here for an Edmonton team that, well, we saw what happened in the season opener. It wasn't great. But maybe that last game steadied the ship here a little bit for the Oilers. Showing conflicts here in goal, but I'm going to have to think that Skinner is starting to get the nod here in this one. Check at the 3 sites that I use. I'm looking at Skinner on 2 of them, I believe. I'm looking at Skinner on 3 of them. So Skinner looks like he'll be in goal here against the Flyers here. But I'm probably going to have to try the Flyers. This is, look, any kind of close games or anything, I don't want the Flyers, but I don't know. They've got a couple of wins out the gate so far, and I can get this 1.5 here at a reasonable price. And Edmonton, no doubt, showing some inconsistency. Give them credit for the win. I was happy for them, but here I'm getting the Flyers at probably minus $1.35 on the puck line. So I'll look to take them. I'll try the Flyers. Look, the Oilers should probably smash them, but I don't know if I can just pass up, and I just let me look at Edmonton one more time. Darren can only lean over. Don't lean, Darren. Let's what's one step above lean? Let's push it over. And I'll take the Flyers here in this one, plus a 1.5 at home. And just questioning whether or not I don't have Edmonton. I haven't penalized them too much here on my ratings, so things are still okay. But man, 215, whatever it is. All right. Hey, the Kings are at the Wild in this one. All right, let's take a look here with the Kings and the Wild. Boy, I was impressed with my Kings last game, and to get that road victory, we had them as a premium, so that just felt good. They look to me. I don't know. I'm maybe I'm just looking at it with my Kings bias here. I'm liking the Kings right now, and I don't know. I might be liking them in this game now. What else I like in this game? I'm thinking that there's not going to be very many goals scored in this game. And that's what it's kind of feeling like here at the total. In fact, I'm sure it's lower than this, right? 6 under. No. Okay, I get it. Nothing from you guys yet on this one. Okay, no problem. Because I'm thinking about squeezing in on the under here as my free play. Because I might be interested in the Kings here again. I got to be honest. In this one with Talbot, and let me see. It looks like Gustafson here. Let me check it out. Now, I'm going to leave Fleury up there right now. Two of the three sites that I trust the most have Fleury, but I did see one switch from Fleury to Gustafson, but not quite sure yet. But I'm not. So yeah, I'm going to play the total under as my free play without the goalie information. Not because of that, but we'll see. For Talbot, he's got a 1-1 record with a 2.5 goals against so far and a 92% save percentage. Minnesota does have 2 wins so far, and pretty deep. They're pretty good, obviously, but I'm going to go under here in this game. And it looks like maybe we have one suggestion here. Oh, hello, Londo. Nice to have you. Great. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Give me the under in the Kings and the Wild. Oh, the Coyotes don't have a goalie. Well, that's gonna Coyotes and the Blues here. Bennington's in goal for the Blues, but the Coyotes, what are they gonna do? They'll just have a defenseman. No, let me get it right here. Vejmelka in there today, I guess. That's what it's looking like. Yeah, I see Vejmelka all over. So let me at least put it up on the board. I don't know what happened there. Producer did not get it on there. So the Blues come in here, the $1.15. This line may be indicative or reflective of the type of improve. Are we expecting this much? Look, I mean, St. Louis is no world beaters, but this game is a near pick 'em here in this one, you guys. At this point, with the Coyotes and the Blues. The Blues just a slight favorite at home against the Coyotes. That is kind of peculiar to me. The total might be going up here. Let's see. Right now, yeah, no, there's 6s out there. Wow. Feel like a hockey trap or something, right, is going on here. And we'll see. What do you know, Thomas? What do you know about the Blues? Because I would have concerns here now looking at this situation because of the line. And I don't know. I was kind of wanting to play the Blues, but the line is actually looking like kind of a sharp move on Arizona. I know right now the Steam's come in on Arizona a couple of times. I don't even know if it's been widely reported. It feels like it's been pretty subtle. So for me, I'm gonna play the Blues on the show is what I'm gonna do. So I'm worried. I want to look. I think this is just too much value to pass up. Look, I'm big. Not big. I'm not big on them. I am saying Arizona improved. Are they at the bottom of the list? We'll see. Blackhawks look better also. Nashville's looking. I don't know. There's some good teams up there in the division, but I'll try them here at this price and see if we can't get them home as a free play. I don't know. It feels like look, this total's moved lower, and I think everybody's going to look under when you think of Arizona and all that, but this one could be weird. And Bennington pretty solid so far. 0.92 goals against and a 97% save percentage. I mean, he's been on fire. Vejmelka also was great last game, and he has just a 1.94 goals again. I'm throwing that out. I think we may see the goals come in the game, but I'll try St. Louis here as my pick. All right, Golden Knights on the road here against the Jets, and the Golden Knights $1.15 here. Pretty cheap price, but maybe this is where I know the Jets are 1-2, but Vegas barely a favorite here, and maybe this is where the end of the road for the winning streak here um, for the Vegas Golden Knights. They did win their only road game thus far this season. It will be Brossoit in there for Winnipeg. He is confirmed as the goalie here in this one, of making his first start of the season for Aiden Hill. He's won 3 of the 4 games so far. He's 3-0 in net, 1.3 goals against. Even that for goal last game was kind of weird the way it went down. But look, it feels like Sharps are going to be on the over here. What's the total? This total open 6.5. It's actually gone down here a little bit to 6. So I'm gonna take Winnipeg. I'm gonna be the party pooper here, and I think this is where it ends for the Golden Knights. Maybe look, the Jets are very good. The Jets are a good team. Yeah, they're 1-2. We get all that right now, the way the season has started, and the backups in there, no doubt. But I don't know. That's what feels like the spot to me because of the line itself. The Golden Knights 4-0. They're on fire. They're going to win it all again. I know it's hockey, and that's what you're going to see, and that's why. And maybe I'm not even getting the best price with the Jets because it seems like the Sharps are on the Jets. Now that one is more speculative. If I was more confident, I would say they are on the Jets, but I'm saying they might be on the Jets here because why is this only $1.15? The Jets have a good program going on. They're supposed to compete in the conference. It's going to be tough. It feels like borderline playoffs for the Jets because of the way things are going to be unfolding in the West. I'll take them here to get back on the board. They get to 500 here if they beat the Golden Knights, who, I don't know, could they be full of themselves at this point? Is that even a thing? Well, the Dallas Stars are going to take on the Anaheim Ducks in not the most lopsided game of the day, believe it or not. These late games are pretty bad. But this matchup, you got, what can you say? Dallas so far is 1-0-1, while the Ducks come in with a 1-1 record. They have a win at home thus far. And Gibby in there tonight, it looks like, against Oettinger. That sounds like the matchup right now. Not confirmed just yet, but for Gibby, so far this season, he's 0-1 with a 3.0 goals against. And for Oettinger, he's started all 3 games, so we'll see if he gets the nod here. If you're going to give your goalie a rest, this might be the spot, right? But he's got a 1.38 goals against and a 95% save percentage thus far. And no indication that, he will be sitting. I'm just saying not confirmed yet, and you are a 260 favorite. So this one for me is probably the toughest game of the night, and I don't know. I think the line could go up even higher here. I feel like the Stars might be the feeling for me, but they'll try to win it. They'll try to do some more damage here on the road. The Stars got a shootout victory in their season opener, remember, against the Blues, and the Knights got the best of them the other day in that shootout. So the Stars have been. I was in a show the other night. We were talking about, I didn't get involved in it, but they were talking about, Stars offense, and I'm still not sold. Granted, the Stars offense was much better last year than it was the year before. Now, can they continue to show improvement? Because that's what they need to get over the hump if they're going to get the Stanley Cup. They're defensive oriented. We know that, and they, it looks like they've kind of picked up where they left off. They only have 3 goals right now so far this season in the 2 games. So, or no, the 3 goals in regular, and they've allowed only 3 goals as well. I mean, all these games are just, ugly, low scoring games. We know that. So that's where I'll go. I'll take the under, Dallas and Anaheim. I mean, if you're just some Joe Square sitting there on his Barca lounger getting ready for the game, I'd probably punch in an under bet on this one. I don't know if necessarily it's a great price here at 6 over 15 even, but there was actually a 6.5 opener out there. The series has gone 7 of the last 8 games have gone under between these 2 teams. So Dallas also has won 7 of the last 8 meetings. So I'd probably sell you on a puck line here. And kind of wanted to go under as a premium, but it's just not going to make it at this point. Maybe I need one more data point. I'll take the under 6 Stars and Ducks. Well, the Hurricanes going to take on the Kraken in a pretty decent game here, it looks like, in Seattle tonight with the Hurricane on the road. Hurricanes thinking of Tulsa. Remember, I think it's Golden Hurricane. Anyways, for Carolina Hurricanes here, favorite on the road, $1.45-ish. Showing it going down here a little bit. Maybe the move is on the Kraken somewhat, showing circa all the way down to $1.33. I mean, they deal, 10 or 15, close to a 10 or 15-cent line. So, but let me see, what is the total? Do I have it right on the screen there at 6 under 20? Yeah, Bovada did open it at 6.5, and I'd probably look. I think if we're going to deal with a 6 here, I know we got Carolina. I'm going to go over. I know I'm going to go over. I think in this one as a free play. I know I'm never going to get there. It is going to be. Get the goalies straight here. Anderson and Grubauer, is that what we're looking at this point? Yeah, looks like everybody's on Anderson and Grubauer as the starting goalie matchup here in this one. Carolina comes in, one of the hottest teams certainly to start the season with a 3-1 record thus far. And Seattle comes in, of course, 0-3. So are we having a little bit of regression here with Seattle? Can they turn it around? Do I have to move them lower on the ratings board back there? Carolina is just a, terrific favorite. It seems like game in and game out. You want to hope that this is a spot where Seattle can get that first win. Grubauer has been in goal for 3 games thus far, 0-3 with a 2.7 goals against and a 91% save percentage. Carolina's gone over in all 4 games this season. Seattle's gone under in all 4 games this season, interestingly enough. Carolina, though, 8-2-1 to the over off of a win, and that's where I'm headed. That's where I'm headed on the free play. There's been some, movement, looks like on the under here. So maybe I'm fading the Sharps a little bit, whatever they're doing early. But for me, I'm gonna try the over here. Carolina and Seattle got a lot to giving you some totals here. This is supposed to be my best. Like I said, this is a big card, and they're not my premium totals, no doubt about it. But I'm giving you my best play on the 2, side or total. If I don't have a premium, for the most part, yeah, sometimes I reserve it and then I don't go with it. premiums lose their premium as the day goes along sometimes because of information. But let's go the over here in this one. Blackhawks and Avalanche here. This is the massive, huge favorite of the day, minus 360. And the total here is 6.5 under 20. Is that right? 6.5 under 20? Could be going up. I don't mind that. I don't look. Let's see. Also, want to check the goalies in this one for sure. Yeah, not confirmed yet, but so the Blackhawks just a great victory last time. Sorry I wasn't on them. Like I said, I want to back the Blackhawks. I'm positive on the Blackhawks' whole situation. Yeah, is there a lot, to be changed in the future? Yeah, there definitely is. There's a long way to go, but it's exciting to get a big victory like that. Now you're going against the undefeated Avalanche. Right now Vegas and Colorado. What can you say after a week? What we're up to, and you got Gurdjieff just out of his mind at this point. 1.3 goals against, but almost 96% save percentage at this point for Gurdjieff. Colorado just on a roll, but forget about it, man. I'm on Chicago here in the puck line at least. Yeah, is this road trip getting kind of long? Yeah. I didn't look at all the schedules up and down the thing and see who had to play massive, road trips to start the season. But who else played a massive road trip? Well, not Matt, but Colorado. They went on the road and won 3 games, and now they're back home. Chicago's playing their 5th straight road game here. They've gone under in every game thus far, if that says anything. Colorado's gone under in 2 of 3 games. Colorado plus a half here, even money or better. That's what I'm going to take. It's probably not even a good price, but I like what Chicago's doing here. Could the Avalanche blow them out? I think it's more likely if the Avalanche does cover a goal and a half or 2.5, as would be the indicator here on this. Remember, on this line, like I said, the puck line, Colorado's, but let's see here. You guys got a comment. Yeah, Dwight says take the Blackhawks on the puck line. I will. With Soderblom in net. He's started 2 of the 4 games thus far. I don't know if there's any, I think Mrazek's supposed to be regarded. Thanks, Dwight. Take care. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We're almost done here with today's games, and I'll do 6 in the NFL. One more hockey coming up. I thought we could throw out some NBA, but, man, this show's pretty long. And we haven't really struck gold yet. Feels like a 500 NBA preseason. That's making me mad. All right, Blackhawks puck line. Love what they're doing. The road trip's getting long. Colorado back home after opening the season 3-0, and obviously a Stanley Cup of co-favorite at least. It feels like, even though everybody was so impressed with this Vegas start, you got to be super impressed with Colorado so far. Boston Bruins are a big favorite here against the San Jose Sharks. We're not throwing the Bruins in there as Stanley Cup favorites yet, but we certainly can think that they're one of the best teams in the East, and they'll be in a situation here against the Sharks today where they're a big favorite. And forget about that. I don't care. They've won their first 2 games. I get that, but I can get the Sharks here at plus a goal and a half. And even money, the Sharks were able to come through so far with a close result. Remember, they just played Colorado, a mighty Colorado, in that shootout that I had previously mentioned. They lost the game, of course. Sharks haven't won in forever. You have to go back to April. The last time I know what that was regular season last year, but so far they're 0-3. They've been outscored so far this season, 12-5, and 11-5, and one was a shootout victory.
Goalies.
As I said. And for Boston, the victories have come against Chicago and Nashville. Two teams are certainly struggling. Both games did go under. Should be interesting to note there because Sharks definitely, trouble scoring here a little bit. Not sure really about Boston's offense either here. That's maybe why I'm kind of interested in trying to take the Sharks. Are the Sharks the worst team? And they might be the worst team in the league right now. But Ray says, go ahead and lay it here. Thomas is on Boston. I know everybody's on Boston. I'm on the Sharks puck line. And give me a chance here. And I think that'll do it for hockey, man. That was a lot of games. And we'll get more data points. I'll have more talking points. But the picks, the picks are the picks. And I'll be picking good. Just check me out over Tony'sPicks.com and check out those handicapper leaderboards. You can pick a menu. You could dial it down to NHL and take a look at the odds that way.